8 games on the fixtures. Australia won the ODI series 2-1. The last one, of course, gave us Roko special to remember for the ages, and India winning 2-1. On this white ball journey, where do you see these two teams? India very much where they have been for the last couple of years, and Australia as well, always a force.
Yeah, I was just looking down that. I think if you had to pick one highlight for the whole series, the critics' choice as well as the popular choice, I think it would go to the Roko game. The critics' choice simply because they played like we know they can play, and they've played for so many years. The popular choice, the emotion riding on those two batting the way they did was always going to be unmatched. So I thought that was the one highlight. But I think sometimes because in India we are not very good at talking up ourselves generally, it's changing. I don't think we acknowledge how good a T20 side this Indian team is. Joy briefly referred to it in our pre-show, but this is a serious T20 side. And I think it needs to be said, even though we talk about Surya Kumar Yadav's batting, that he's led this team magnificently. Every time there's a situation developing, he will look at trying to win from there. He will take the aggressive option, and I think he's been a fantastic captain.
And they've done this without Hardik Pandya, who is their main man in this format.
Yeah, and they've done it without Hardik Pandya, and the way this team is now constructed, I mean, with the possible exception of Bumrah, who I think is exceptional, but he's also missed quite a bit of this.
Yeah.
I mean, the Arshdeep has played. I mean, we just have, thanks to the IPL, we have 25, 30 terrific cricketers in this format. You know, you could find a second 11, a third Indian 11. You look at it, which will all of them will do well. And therefore, we've been dominant in this form.
Yeah.
And that's why I say that whenever we look at muddles, these things, we tend to forget the fact that we are 26-4. You know, literally that's a record we've been having. And that is a completely crazy record. The numbers are just off the charts. So that's what I'm saying. This is a behemoth. This Indian T20 team is a behemoth. And the fact that they've played so well coming to Australia, because our squad is also a weakened squad. It's not the best squad possible. So both sides are adjusting. I think the Australians have adjusted more, but this is a very, very good Indian team.
Boxes tick for India. What are India's key takeaways from this, essentially, effectively 3-match series?
I think one is that the Gill experiment up front, and I think that's working. And whatever it is, Gill gave them one great game, and then the second game again, he was looking really, really good. I think that's worked for them. I think Varun Chakravarti again proved that he can bowl in under any conditions. And again, the rest of it is business as usual. You would have liked to get a little bit more from Surya. But I just like to see, Aksar, the kind of form that he has. And a lot of people say that, can he take that form when you're batting on more difficult surfaces than he does? And he's certainly proved that he can bat anywhere at any time. As for Washington Sundar, again, throw him a chance, give him that much of an opportunity, whether it's in the IPL or the national team, and the national team is kinder to him than the IPL, and he'll perform.
Few takeaways, India?
I loved Washington. What it also told me was you could go to Australia and still play and win with 3 spinners. It just reminds me, when T20 first came up, he said it'll be the graveyard of spinners. Across different stages of the game, spinners always have better economy rates than quicks. So it told me you can go to Australia and still play with 3 spinners. It helps that 2 of them can bat. 2 of them can bat in the top 7. One ends up batting number 8. So that gives a great sense of balance. Sometimes in the longer form of the game, when India travel overseas, you lose the balance to your side. But given the way Akshar and Washington have played here, you can now go and play anywhere in the world and still play your 2 spinners and hopefully find room for Kuldeep, in which case you can play 4. But because those 2 can bat, you're giving room to Varun Chakravarti, who I thought had a standout series.